absolutely ridiculous. They'll believe anything. They'll believe anything. Maybe.
So recently, if you use social media, I'm sure you've seen those videos. A lot of guys dressed in white suits doing some pretty strange stuff. So we're going to show you some more of those videos and have a good discussion about it today. And what are they called? I think they're called 大白, right?
大白, yeah, you know, like
the white guard.
some people driving like into white suits and have a blue tabs in there around them. Yeah, there's a.
And that's some special people, actually. They are some special people because I saw them the other day, like use tape and tape a whole guy's body like a spider would wrap up the insect that it killed and put this dude in a van.
We're gonna take them to where.
I don't know where they were taking him, but they wrapped him up with tape. Like 5 guys wrapped up one guy, so he was like this and he couldn't move.
Okay.
I'll show it to you later.
Crazy. But you know, like at a big this is happening in Shanghai. We see a lot of crazy things in Shanghai now. I think at the beginning they locked down at the end of the March, and now it's already almost 2 months. We have a lot of friends in Shanghai. They will send us some messages, but I think at the beginning, my first friend they say, oh yeah, government is doing the good thing because we're gonna do the zero cast. We have to kill the virus. If you don't do that, we will suffer from the disease. Okay, and after 3 weeks, they think they are going to crazy. They couldn't go out. You mean like Shanghai, what I do? If you found out someone is positive and you have to be quarantined, you have to quarantine
Where you are.
Yeah,
and I heard about a woman who was quarantining in the bathroom with a dude for a whole long time.
Oh my God.
Like a public toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can show you pictures. There's a guy. Okay, he's locked down also in a public toilet. No. He go to Tesla for interview.
Okay.
And after his interview, and he say all of a sudden he say, okay, we have to lock down. So he stay in some place.
In the Tesla factory.
But what is looks like it's not in the Tesla company, but he know how to make a fire.
Lucky.
And also like he can, I don't know, he collect some vegetables so he can cook dishes. And some people even like, okay, fishing. Fishing.
So they can get food. Wow.
Like a leg. So
Jeez.
have to survive. Yeah, when you found out this stuff, you're gonna do this kind of survive thing. And these people, they say try to make some mantou. Do you know mantou? It's like a breakfast in Taiwan. But they try to make some mantou and exchange some food. But someone like tell the police.
Wow.
So he couldn't do that. I said, someone just report me. I said, what? You couldn't but he couldn't go anywhere because he couldn't do the PCR test.
I tell you, this is where you see how dangerous it can be living in a city. When times are great, like it's fine, but if times are not good and you're stuck, there's no way to get out. You really
you don't have, you don't have the resource to survive, like the lake or the.
So I'm guessing this is like a city guy who found a lake outside the city or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like a person from the rural area.
It's not in the rural area.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
And they are because they locked down and they couldn't. At the beginning they have some food delivery. You know, they say, okay, don't worry, we'll send you some food.
I think some people still have it because I talk to people there every now and again. So a few people still have it, but I've heard a lot of people have lost it.
I think it depends on how how
well-
good how's the quality of the community,
Yes. Yeah.
the
And also the
小区
size of the community too.
Yeah.
So if you have enough people, you're buying in bulk, and I think that it works.
嗯
So I've heard some terrible stories, and the suicides.
啊
A
really
lot of people killing themselves, like
Uh-huh.
jumping out of the buildings, and yeah, I've heard a lot about that
because
too,
they
right?
couldn't survive from the hunger thing, right?
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, that's crazy.
So what else you got there? I see you have a whole lot of them.
Oh, I can also show you because the food is like not enough, right? So people they have an internal market. Like people exchange food, exchange stuff. So that's probably they have a like a stock market. Okay, today's market we have these things. What is it the more necessary thing? You know what? The top three is like a Coca-Cola, tobacco, and egg.
Ah.
They say Coke. I don't know because they say Coke is it can put it in many long time.
Yeah,
Maybe
you can store it for a long time.
yeah, it's stored for a long time. So it's like a currency, you know. It
Mm.
can exchange to others.
Sure, and probably got a lot of calories as well with all the sugar. So.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. And also tobacco because some people they couldn't quit tobacco. It's necessary for them.
Mm.
So if you have tobacco, you can exchange like vegetable, meat,
I
or
mean,
things
that's like
like
prison, right? Like in prison, people always use
Ah,
cigarettes to exchange with people. Right?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
So after I see this, I think about maybe I should buy some tobacco if in case like something happen. I can have the new currency to exchange.
No, well, luckily it's not going to happen here. I hope so.
Yeah, I
yeah.
hope so.
Mm. Okay, good. And then where do they publish those price lists?
Hmm?
Like, is that just like people spread this around, or is this like a shop?
like that is what people needed most.
Oh,
Like
I
a
see.
Coca-Cola,
Okay.
tobacco, eggs, cheese, onion, garlic, flour, toilet paper, cucumber, carrot, beer, wine, 韭菜.
Yeah, beer and wine. Interesting.
They say, yeah, because some people try to forget everything, so it's very important. And there's a kind of vegetable, I don't know how to say in English.
Mm.
And this is green onion. And they say people say, oh, you can like grow this at home because you just need water, and coffee and milk.
Wow.
Mm.
I wonder if medicine as well must be hard to find.
Yeah.
Because that's all food, right? And what happens if you cut yourself and you need to clean it? Like antiseptic, it's also a big one.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
now you couldn't go to the hospital.
Mm.
You know, like a crazy dabai, what they do, they're gonna put electric fans
Yes,
in
I've seen
the
that, yeah.
buildings.
Yeah, I tell you, people don't realize like you really need to keep emergency supplies.
Mhm.
Like antiseptic is one, because if you cut yourself and you can't find a way to clean it, I mean
Mhm.
that can be the end of you.
Oh, just
Yeah.
got inflamed, just a little cut.
Yeah, I mean you need water, you need antiseptic, you need like maybe a little bit of medicine,
Mm-hmm.
food. Yeah, you really do.
Mm-hmm.
They say like you're 9 meals away from
9 meals away.
9 meals away from crazy, right? Because once you haven't eaten for 3 days, then you could become like an animal.
Oh, too hungry. You can do
Mm.
everything you want. You
Yeah.
can.
I always try to
Okay.
keep food. I think I could probably live for at least 2 to 3 weeks
Okay.
at most times. So, yeah,
When really something happen, you
Mm.
probably need to like
yeah,
separate it and cut it.
yeah. And the big problem would be, I think, if the power went out in your refrigerator, then all your frozen goods go.
Yeah.
If the gas turned off. So I mean, I always try and keep a little stove
Can?
with those gas bottles.
Gas bottle.
Yeah, the little
Ice
gas, the
bot-
little like when you go camping, the little gas bottles, so that you can at least heat things.
Oh, I see.
So I try to keep that and
Uh-huh,
some
I guess
tinned
so.
stuff and some like pasta and rice. A
Okay.
little bit of meat in tins, just in case all of your frozen goods, you know, like if all of the freezer is turned off, then like it wouldn't take long for all the food to rot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
yeah, so I try and keep some. I do my best, you know. But
Try to prevent everything gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, if things really get bad, oof, it's hard, right? Especially living in the city.
Yeah, I think even you, again, for me, I think maybe it's a way to practice, because when it really happened, even I have lots of food, I don't know how to deal with it. It's too late.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we always talk about, right? It's too late. You have to learn. The other good thing to do is to download a survival guide onto your phone. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like something that's not online. Like I'll show you. I have one here. See, survival manual, and it downloads. So anything you want to know about surviving. So it's got like psychology, power, planning, kits, apps, basic medicine, shelter, water, fire, food, plants, poisonous plants, animals.
It's a website?
No, it's an app that you can download, but it doesn't need to be online.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Really? I
So
still have
if
to.
the internet stopped working and you just had your phone, it's got all the things, all the information you need, like how to purify water or which plants you can eat that you see on the side of the road, which plants are poisonous.
It's like a PDF.
Well, this is an app. It's kind of like a PDF, but it's got everything, right?
Survive kit.
Yeah, just survival manual, self-defense, like all
Manual.
these things. Yeah,
Where?
survival manual.
Okay. Manual.
Yeah, if you
For
download,
whiteness.
yeah, you have this thing on your phone, and
For
then
whiteness.
yeah, and then if you ever have a problem, because we humans don't remember all this stuff now. Like
Yeah.
people used to have this knowledge, but now we don't need it because life's so convenient. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing to have.
Oh,
But I mean, I don't know how that's going to help these people in China, right? Because they've been locked in their apartments. So
I tried. I don't know. I think I tried to make another list. Oh my god, I gotta protect myself. Yeah, I think Shanghai is very crazy. Okay, let's say people are going to a lack of the food, right? So let's say, okay, we allowed you to do some shopping.
We allowed you. Aye, aye, aye.
So they will have this one. Can see. That's a community. Like you have a社区委员会. Like it lead everyone. Like go to the shopping mall under police control. You only have the 45 minutes to shopping. This is 大白人.
I wonder how many children are going to have nightmares to see these guys.
And yeah, and you see, forget, because they lock everything down, right? So it's okay, we can go out for shopping, but now they forbidden you drive the car, scooter, bicycle.
Jeez.
You couldn't. So they have to walk like 4 kilometers, walking and back, and everything you have to carry by your hand. So the neighbor just carry on like it's like a wood.
Jeez. It's like going back in time.
Yeah, what? It's going back to the like a very old time. And you can see those people, they have some try to use a basket to carry it.
Jeez.
And there's another, okay, find this one.
Wow.
I forgot to say
like
that.
like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah. They carry everything. So crazy. And
I just don't understand how the people like are dealing with this kind of stuff and not like getting violent and.
that's the thing. I think at Shanghai is a little bit different because they are more international. I mean, before, okay, under this lockdown, they have more noise. They made a video, make a song.
Yeah, I've seen the video with this like the screaming outside the windows and everything.
Yeah, and they also made like a small MV, try to present their complaint. They try to complain. They say it's not reasonable. They have more noise, but it deleted very quick on the internet. And you say why those people they don't really stand up? I think it's not easy. Well,
I mean, it's never easy to stand up when people are oppressing you, right? So.
You know, like a Beijing university, they do a restriction, like the student have to lock down in the dormitory, but those teachers, the professor, they still can go out. So the student just go out and fight. They stand up. They try to fight. So you couldn't do this for me. And the police come. They take out some of the students to the office. They try to abuse them in very and I see the students say they went into the police office for maybe 4 days, continuous every day. They make him very embarrassed,
Like humiliate
him, like make it naked and check his asshole, and also put on the huge sounds like 音响 stereotype.
Like the music system.
System
I've seen
put
that,
out and in his ear and very loud for maybe 4 hours, and also slap him,
Wow.
kind of thing. So crazy.
Jeez, that's really insane. As I say, I don't get it, because how does that get them where they want to be later? Because people are going to remember this.
But I think some people say why they choose Shanghai or Beijing, but maybe because Shanghai, those people are more international. They are more easy to fight with the government. They want to teach them what is obedience.
Obedience.
Obedience. What is obedience? That's the way. That's how they train those people.
You know, that's like 1984.
Yeah.
Doesn't it remind you just of 1984?
Yeah, it's like 1994.
Insane. Wow.
And I think because we talked about the psychological experience before, right? When you give some people power, you will change them. You remember like an experience? You send out some people as a prisoner, some people is a guy, other guy, and the guy will become more violence, more violence. I think that's what the Dabai do. Because they are also normal citizens, right? But now they're doing crazy.
But I mean, this has almost been everywhere. I saw the same kind of stuff happening in Australia and in other places.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, these guys just, I don't understand.
I think maybe
humanity's lost.
Yeah. To fight each other. But okay, I got some videos. This is a fight with a citizen, but you can see. Because they say.
Which one? Should they put it? Let's see.
Okay, that is they fight with a citizen.
不执行市政府的命令，对吧？就要对你进行处罚。到时候我要讲到你。进行处罚了以后，要影响你的3代。我们不好意思，这是我们最后一代，谢谢。
Okay, what they say is like you have to obey us. If you don't obey us, we're gonna punish you, and this kind of punish you will affect you and your generation, maybe 3 generations.
Wow.
And it's the get threatened. And the people failing with that is like, okay, finally I don't have to get. I'm the last one. Okay, I don't care. I'm the last one.
Wow.
And so the police. That's not the fight, but you can see they're crazy. They are doing the cleaning. I don't know why they have to so many like dabai and just try to clean the road. Yeah, it's like a squid game. Before
all you need is
Okay. So, you think those people, like, you will feel like they have more powerful. They can go out for, like, do the cleaning. They can... do I have the hit people? Yes. Okay, no. But, right.
What's that other one? Police fight each other.
Oh, that's one is like when the police, right, they treat those citizens very bad, right? But they have another group of police.
Okay.
So they have shift.
Oh, the different shifts, yeah. Okay.
So the another group, they have to send to the quarantine. They have to send to quarantine.
This is really crazy stuff.
I mean, this go for because there's one place they treat the citizen very bad, right?
Yeah.
But after they finish their task, they have to send to another quarantine area, and a second group of the police come here and try to take the first group of police to the quarantine.
Jeez.
So why you took me? So
That's
it's like
crazy.
when you end of the task, you are useless. You have to like execute.
Wow. I'm just busy sending myself
Yeah.
a video. I want to show you. We can actually maybe show it for people. No, it couldn't preview.
You can download
Yeah,
it.
I'll have to download it. Okay, there we go. Watch this one.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, you know.
I know. You have to watch this thing. It's insane. With tape.
That's what I say. Those police, when you get them power, they do some crazy thing. They don't treat people like people.
Yeah, I mean,
Too many taps.
this video is a bit long, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. And you can see there, look. They're
Carry like a luggage.
They're carrying the guy, yeah. They're putting him in the...
Maybe they think it's fun.
I think a lot of people actually do, in a way, kind of enjoy it. Like, you give some people who don't really have power. Some people
Yeah.
seem to enjoy it. But it's pretty crazy, right? You can see it, check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta feel really, really helpless. Like that.
You couldn't fight.
And you can't do anything.
Hey, that's you couldn't move.
So yesterday I saw a woman. She's from China. She grew up in the Cultural Revolution. She was on Tim Pool's show,
Yeah.
and she was saying that some of the people in China are saying now they understand why America has the Second Amendment, like why they allowed guns.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? If you have a population that had guns,
Mm-hmm. They won't do that.
this type of shit isn't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but when your citizens have no way of fighting back,
Mhm.
it's when you get this. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely ridiculous.
now I slowly believe why gun is like it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before I was thinking, oh, gun is violence. You can take a gun to kill each other. But I think that's right. If you don't have one, the government can do whatever you want because when you have a weapon, you have a voice. You can do
Exactly.
whatever you want.
Yeah, at least you can fight back. So, I mean, because this doesn't make any sense. I mean, look at all the other countries that are opening up again. Like Omicron is not that bad.
Yeah.
So, where's the logic? Where's the logic to do all this stuff? It doesn't seem that this is really about this. It seems like this is a way to just concentrate power and just like push your citizens down. And,
Yeah.
you know,
I think they just try to
like, who gives these people the right to act like this?
and some people they try to escape, try to fly away, but right now the China have a new rule. You couldn't leave the country
Mm.
without the emergency or something else. And some people their passport even being cut.
They cut the passport, yeah.
They cut the passport.
So you can't even escape.
Yeah, I think that's a very crazy. Like you couldn't escape.
But I mean, I don't really get the brain power behind this because how is this going to make China great?
I don't think they are not focused on make China great.
Really? I mean, they
at
don't
the
want...
moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is only going to set them back, right? I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous.
Maybe they don't care. They just want to have power, conquer their power.
Yeah, but again, it doesn't really make sense, like, because what's the end goal? It's just you're just purely living in the moment, living in the now. It's I want power now, but later on, are these people gonna like their government? Are these people gonna be like good citizens? Like how did it's like do you know the expression "burn your bridges"? Like if you leave a job and when you leave on your last day, you're like, oh fuck yeah, everybody.
yeah.
You can never go back. And if you keep doing that kind of behavior, later on you have no more connections left in life, and you're really gonna suffer.
Yeah.
And the same kind of thing, if you treat your citizens like this, what's gonna happen later? Like, how does this ever lead to any place good for you? I don't get it. I really don't understand.
Maybe that's why. That's because we are outsider. We think in our like a mindset.
Yeah,
right?
it could be. But I mean, like these people in China who, like that dude who was being wrapped in the tape, him, his friends, his family,
Yeah.
are they gonna ever be like proud to be Chinese? I don't think so.
No,
And
yeah,
how
no,
many
no.
people are gonna know someone who got treated badly or were treated badly? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just seems it's very, very short-term thinking. It doesn't seem to be like there's a real plan going forward. Or there is a plan and it's a very evil one, and we can't, as you said, we can't see it because of the mentality we have. But I just don't get it.
Yeah, what I do, let me think about the Cultural Revolution.
Yes, I actually had the
China.
same thought. Yeah.
At the time, Mao also want to conquer his power, so he sent a ray guard to like fight with others, like try to.
Exactly right though, but like, how well did that work?
Yeah, it didn't work.
It didn't work, so why are they doing it again?
But you think at the end, even China have a very great black time, but now they still get up, right? But maybe they say, okay, I can do it later. Just even though I screw up my country, but I still can go back later, just like before.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't get where the brain power is, because that doesn't make any sense. Because you don't forget this kind of stuff. And just because your government controls the internet and stops you from seeing certain things, I don't know, man. I think people will remember.
So that's why they try to delete everything. Like
it really is 1984 kind
yeah,
of stuff,
like a 64事件, you know, like 64. You have a tank in front of the student.
The tank man, yeah.
The tank man, like lots of people in China, they don't know that because they try to delete the information for many years.
Yeah, but I saw a guy, an American journalist, and he made a video, and he went to China, and he was showing people that tank man picture, and everybody fucking knew. Everybody.
Where? China?
Yeah. Like he'd show some people, and they would quickly turn and walk away from him, and then other people would talk to him. But none of the people that I saw that he showed the picture to looked at that and thought, "Oh, what is that?" They all knew.
Oh.
But most of them just wouldn't talk to him because they knew, don't talk about this.
Or they knew, it's like a 1984, they knew it's not good. They want to, they don't agree with that, but they won't fight because they know if they fight, gonna have some consequence.
Yeah.
Maybe just like a character in 1984. I think he's not really trying to fight. He just tried to escape the system.
Yeah.
Just trying to do something.
Like he was just trying to have some kind of a life, like have some love, have something, right?
Just have his life.
He like rented that little room so that he could spend some alone time with the girl. Right?
Yeah.
It's just trying to get some kind of human connection, I suppose.
He even didn't try to fight, but they're still doing his life. I think this is what the China try to do, like teach them how to what's the obedience.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Again, like I don't get that because like I don't understand how anybody would do that and think that something good is going to happen. Like, what's the end game? What's the goal? To get everybody to just be mindless and obeying? Mm-hmm. Like, are people creative in this kind of environment? Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
like, do people do their jobs well? Like, people who work well are people generally who feel good about their jobs, feel a bit of hope. But if you're pushing everybody down with your foot, like, why would those people come up with the next new great technology or help you to do something that's going to lead the world? And if you take people like that dude who got wrapped in the tape, if you say to him, right, you're going to go fight the war against Taiwan, why would he fight against Taiwanese people? When you drop him with his parachute into Taiwan, he's like, sweet, take it off, I'm Taiwanese.
No.
Why is he going to fight for China? And if there's a war, why would the people fight for China if China's pushing them down? It just doesn't seem to be like anything that's going to lead to like a good place for China. So then you're saying that these guys don't want China to go to a good place. I thought they wanted China to like take over the world, be the next superpower. How's that going to happen if you're pushing your own people down? It's like if you're the leader of a team at work and you treat your team badly, I don't think your team's going to perform very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally if you collaborate and you work together with people, you'll get great results.
Yeah, but I think about those 大白, those police, they also have a friend and family member.
Yeah, I agree.
But they still do the same thing. Like they torture other people. But they couldn't imagine their family probably at other place, but tortured by another police.
Yeah.
But what they do is So
I don't know. I agree with you. I find that to be just as strange, right?
yeah, so it's like when people get power, so they will do this thing, and especially while they face is normal citizen without weapon. What if they face another military, like a American soldier? Maybe they will change.
I wonder. That's
Maybe.
a good question. But yeah, I don't get. I agree with you. All the questions you're asking, I have exactly the same questions. Right? Like you just said it. Like you can't put yourself in someone else's shoes. Like I'm torturing you, but my family members might be being tortured on the other side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then as you showed the video, right? The police putting the other police.
Yeah.
There.
And then all of a sudden they feel, why you do this to me? But remember, you just did this thing to others.
Yeah. So it's just like ridiculous that you can't think that, hey, tomorrow is going to be my turn.
Yeah.
And if it's tomorrow, it's my turn, then why am I going to do this to this guy today? Like, it just makes no sense.
The thing about the second group of the police, they don't think about if they were the third group to took them to the quarantine place. Yeah, no idea.
No idea exactly.
So that's why I think China is doing unlogical things.
Sure, and it's as you said in that other video. If they can do this, what would they do to Taiwan?
Why they couldn't do this to
why
Taiwan?
why would they worry about what they were doing? Why would they worry about bombing and killing everyone?
Yeah, why do they worry about TSMC?
Yeah, if they're willing to do this.
Mm.
So the way you're describing it maybe makes sense. Is it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's just power.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then the ridiculous thing is you start to see, like the WHO say, and Bill Gates and them saying that the way China handled everything was the right way.
WHO second.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, because they were like praising China all the time for what they were doing.
All right.
Look where that went.
Yeah, this is too crazy. Okay, let's end it with some more funny thing. Think
Alright.
about if you are a foreigner, like living in China, you don't understand.
No, not that one, right?
You don't know what they are talking about. You need a translation, right? That's what the
Good
translation
afternoon.
is.
Tomorrow afternoon at 1, apartment will arrange the killing work. If there is a need to kill the baby in the house, please communicate with us through WeChat. What the fuck is that?
That's a very bad translation.
What killing work?
Killing word
And
is
why
like.
kill the baby in the house?
Let me explain a little bit. Killing means like they are trying to do like use alcohol killing the virus.
Ah,
But they have a especially like a Chinese term to say this. But because they have a kill thing, so the translation say kill. Then why you say baby? But actually they are talking to for example, you say we are talking to others. Hey dears, do you want this coffee?
I
Okay.
see.
But
Okay,
in China,
right.
we will say, baby, do you want this one? So they say, okay, if you have a necessary, baby, if you need anything, try to kill the virus in the house, please contact us.
Jeez.
But just like the transportation is a little bit big or weird.
Wow.
There's another way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the killing is over today.
So think about those foreigners when they see this
How many
translation.
foreigners do you think there are that are left in
I
China?
don't know.
I think most of them must have left, right?
Let me see. There's another one. I'll go back and kill yourself.
Go back and kill quickly. Kill yourself.
Like clean yourself with alcohol.
Oh, it
Okay.
means so kill means clean. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh god.
Oh, so scared.
We
Yeah.
pay attention to protection. There is news that a lot of small groups is the group of dishes out a number of cases. We go downstairs one by one, attention spacing. Yeah, no idea.
Okay, it's like because there's a community, they will buy the vegetable, buy the fish, some stuff together. So there's we say is a 团菜团, but the translation become like a dishes out or dishes out group of
So
dishes
do you think
out.
if Xi Jinping hadn't been president, this would have happened?
I don't know. Maybe no, maybe not.
Which is a great example to show how, like, one bad person, look at the effect it can have.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
they are so proud of the efficient, but when things goes wrong, you're also very efficient. Goes very like a negative spiral.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really don't get it. I really don't get it. And this can only go one way for them. This cannot go well in the long term, in the long run. for
Yeah,
these
it couldn't
people.
go well.
It's
So-
not possible. At some point, the people are going to do something, and they're going to put these guys' heads on poles.
Yeah, and I don't know if my friends in Shanghai, they would be able to, they are able to like leave Shanghai now. I don't know.
She said, I wanted to fly to Macau. I'm not going anywhere near Macau, just in case.
Oh, dangerous.
Yeah,
Quarantine.
quarantine gets caught by these dudes dressed in white.
Quarantine casino.
Yeah, like white Oompa Loompas. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
all right.
that's it.
Well, yeah, that was thank you for that, but that was really disturbing. Yeah,
Every time I look at this, I just what?
I can't
What's
I
that
can't believe it. Like you know the one thing is you think that we're in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
We've gotten past a lot of this shit. I don't think humans ever get past this thing.
You
right?
couldn't believe the kind of things still happen. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, really, really bad. And especially, I mean, what happens if there is another virus coming and going around, the monkeypox? What happens if there are more viruses? I mean, is this what they're trying to do for the world? This is the model?
I think that but I think they are not doing this for virus, because think about 2020 at the beginning it's more serious, right? But they are not doing like this.
No, didn't they lock down Wuhan though?
They lock down the Wuhan, but they don't do like this crazy thing.
Oh, that's true. Yes, they stepped up their game.
Yeah, they even announced to the people, say, no, we are 0 cases. Don't worry, China is doing fine. They try to pretend nothing happened. But yeah, so I don't think it's for the virus. It's something else.
Yeah, but like I said, this is not just in China, because Australia, they've got that one guy, I think it's Western Australia. What's his name? I forget his name. And like he's like made a law now, you're not allowed to grow your own food. And they were also locking people in their homes, doing all sorts of terrible stuff. So this just seems to be something that's going around the world at the moment. These like people drunk on power, doing stupid things. Like, it's really, really bad. You know what? It reminds me of this. The good times create
Good.
weak men, and weak men create bad times. It looks like weak people creating bad times. Like,
Yeah.
this is horrible. Truly, truly, you watch this and you look at this stuff and you think of 1984.
It's 1984. I think I can see here, and I think Taiwan is like a Disneyland, because we haven't really happened
Yeah, fingers
At least-
crossed.
right now, at least right now. But somehow I still feel like the kind of something still become like a globalization, you know. Like this kind of lockdown thing is globalized.
Yeah. So George Orwell was right. He was very prescient. He could see this, right? And as you get this technology, makes it more and more, possible to do.
Yeah.
But what's the lesson? Get out of cities. Become self-sufficient. Grow your own food. Get some weapons if you can, I suppose. Really, I'm not joking, right?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, and have some way that you're out of this. So if they try this crazy stuff, you just say, right, I'm on my land. I mean, more than that, I don't know what you can do. But once you're stuck in these cities, there's nothing that you can do. You're at the mercy of these Dabai people. But I don't think they're going to be running around to the rural areas, to the farm areas. Plus, the country needs food, so I think they leave the farmers alone. So, yeah, like I've always said it to you, right? Like, I think you've got to look at the time that you're living in, and is it one of the good times or the bad times or the weak times or whatever it is, and say, right, is this the right time to be in a city? And when everything is going well and none of this kind of craziness, it's okay. But like now, I'm doing my best to get out. Rely on yourself. Learn the skills that you need to take care of yourself. Fire, wood, growing food, because those skills are very important.
Yeah.
Like you see it. You showed the guy like trying to fish and all the rest of it, and people don't have food to eat. And
Yeah, but he can catch the fish.
luckily he caught some fish, right?
Yeah,
But how long?
that's true.
So, what a great lesson.
Hmm.
You know, like we all think that living in these cities is such an amazing thing, and we look at convenience, but convenience also makes you weak. And then
Yes.
once you're weak, and then these people try something, what can you do?
You don't. Yeah.
Mm,
They're-
nothing you can do.
You don't know how to survive.
No.
Right.
So community, friends, people who think similarly,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on your own land, learning to rely on yourself,
Mm-hmm.
learning the skills to survive.
Mhm.
Very, very important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'd love to know what people think. I mean, I'd probably guess what people think is very similar. Like we're talking about this, we have no answers, right? Like, it's just shocking.
Just again, like how to
Yeah.
prevent this.
Yeah.
What if
And the worst thing is you can just see how people feel so powerless. Like when I saw that dude being wrapped in the tape, I'm a bit claustrophobic. I don't like small spaces.
yeah.
And like for someone to tie me like that where I can't
Oh,
move,
yeah.
it just gives me this heebie-jeebie
Yeah.
kind of feeling,
GP
right?
good.
So,
You sort of, yeah, think about I can move. Oh, I don't know. I just feel my whole body. I don't feel
yeah.
good.
Oh, it doesn't feel nice. So shame. I really hope something happens to help those poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're fine.
Right, so let's leave that one there. But
Yeah.
if you have anything you want to say or let us know or comment or tell us we're wrong, please go for it in the comments. And I think all of us probably have our feelings with these people, right?
Mm.
Because, I wouldn't want to be them.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, we've got to appreciate what
appreciate
you've
it.
got, right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
really. Right, so we'll be back with something else shortly. All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.